This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
Tonight, police are investigating a shooting that left 2 teens dead in St. Louis County. Police say a 16-year-old shot an 18-year-old, then shot himself. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
I'm Kelly Jackson. One teen was found inside an apartment. The other was found in a nearby field. This happened along Olive Boulevard in Olivette. Megan Kernan joins us live with the latest.
Well, Kelly and Mike, we've been out here in Olivette searching around 2 areas right off of Olive Boulevard looking for more answers. About 3 hours ago, we learned from police that this started out as a fight between a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old right inside of the Eden Rock Apartments here. St. Louis County Police say the 16-year-old then shot the 18-year-old and ran across the street right here into this field right behind the Oliver Apartments. Officials say when Olivette officers responded to the scene before 1 a.m., they heard a gunshot, thought they were being fired at, and requested backup. They believe the 16-year-old shot himself in that field. Officers found the 18-year-old inside an apartment building. We captured what appears to be loved ones visibly crying and searching the field earlier this afternoon. We heard from several residents at Eden Rock Apartments who are feeling uneasy this happened so close to home and still don't have answers as to what exactly happened.
I heard gunshots before I actually got up. I heard 2 booms. I looked out my bedroom window and I seen both sides of the streets were filled with police from different agencies, and they were all jumping out of their cars and running towards the Oliver with long rifles and stuff like that drawn.
Now, we don't know what led up to these teenagers getting into an altercation or how they exactly knew each other, as this is still being investigated. St. Louis County Police are asking anyone who knows any information about this case to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Live in Olivette, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
The investigation into the deadly school shooting at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School in St. Louis is officially closed. On October 24th, 2022, student Alexandria Bell and teacher Jean Kushka were shot and killed. And today, officials gave a warning to the community. Videos of that deadly day will be released.
And our Justina Cornell joins us live from St. Louis Police Headquarters with all this. Justina.
2 videos will be released this Wednesday, and they really want to prepare the community because they describe the videos as disturbing and graphic.
The 2 videos will be graphic and will force many victims and their families to relive this awful tragedy.
Less than 2 years since the deadly shooting at CVPA, October 24th, 2022, police wrap up a 700-page investigative report. Under Missouri Sunshine Law, police are releasing 2 videos this week.
The first video tracks the movement of the armed intruder throughout the school.
St. Louis Police Major Janice Buckstruck said video doesn't show 2 unarmed security guards spotting the gunman and relocating to a safer spot,
all the while alerting students and staff of the intruder's presence. They are really heroes and they save lives.
The second video is body cam footage from one of the first 10 officers at the scene.
You will hear and see a shootout between the armed suspect and the responding police officers.
The goal of the news conference with St. Louis Police and St. Louis Public Schools is for the community to be aware.
Over the last week, the families of Alexandria Bell and Jean Kutzka had an opportunity to review this video,
as well as the officers on the case and CVPA teachers.
Some of them expressed a desire to see it. Others were very adamant that they didn't believe it should be released at all.
The gunman's family saw it too.
They were re-traumatized and supportive of the community.
St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones also has a message ahead of the video release.
We must continue to remind ourselves, and especially our young people, that it is okay not to be okay, and help is available.
We don't know exactly what time the videos will be released on Wednesday, but we'll be on standby and ready to review. As for resources, St. Louis Public Schools says they've worked all summer to figure out what some of the best support systems that they can have for their students. Reporting live, Justina Cornell, 5 on your side.
A new poll shows St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell ahead in the race from Missouri's 1st Congressional District. He's ahead of incumbent Congresswoman Cori Bush by a 6-point margin. He's at 48% compared to her 42 in this poll. Just a month ago, Bell was polling 1 point ahead of Bush. Voters will decide between the two in the Missouri primary on August the 6th. Well, we have a weather impact alert for excessive heat through Thursday.
Let's check in with meteorologist Jim Castillo. It is a scorcher, Jim.
It is so steamy out there right now. It's 93, the new high for the day, and that dew point 76. So it makes it feel like 105. There's a nice breeze out there, but of course it's already really hot. And this is just the beginning as that heat builds tomorrow and on Wednesday. Feels like 106 right now in St. Charles. Look at these excessive heat warnings and the darker shades of red and then orange heat advisories. Huge high pressure dome is bringing this dangerous heat into the area. So through 7 p.m. on Thursday, we have this heat in the forecast with really high dew points. So hydrate, use your AC, because again, if you don't get into that AC and cool down, you're going to have some problems. Heat illness will definitely set in pretty quickly in this kind of heat. So the heat indices tomorrow, look at these numbers. 1 o'clock, 109, 110, may go higher than that in a couple of spots. Coming up, also storm chances like we had this morning. More on that in just a few minutes.
All right, Jim. And if you need help cooling down, we have resources for you on ksdk.com. For a link, text the word heat to 314-425-5355.
A switch up for Supreme Court rules, the changes President Biden wants to make ahead of the election.
Building both physical and mental strength. A look at what brought Simone Biles back to the Olympics.
Americans are aiming for more gold on day 3 of the Paris Summer Games. First to the pool, where 5 sets of medals are on the line Monday, including the women's 100-meter breaststroke. Reigning champion Lydia Jacobi failed to qualify for Paris, so 2016 gold medalist Lily King hopes to reclaim the top spot. Plus, in the men's 100-meter backstroke, American Ryan Murphy looks to improve on his bronze medal finish from Tokyo. To the diving competition, it is the men's synchronized 10-meter platform final. And in men's gymnastics, will we see new champions or familiar faces atop the podium for the team final? The U.S. is looking for its first team medal since 2008, but they face some tough opponents with China and Japan favored to win.